shadows where the silence speaks. I walk the line where the lost souls seek, with whispers of hope and a guiding light. I'll search the dark, bring the truth to light. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night. For every lost soul, I'll bring back the light. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find a way, I'll draw you near. I'm a seeker of the unseen, I'm bridging worlds where the heart has been. Where the heart, with every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Draw you near. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. When hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night. For every lost soul, I'll bring back the light. When hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night. For every lost soul, I'll bring back the light.
Hey guys, what's up? I know I'm late. I got stuck on something. But it's Saturday, so you know how it is. I've had a long day. I had to force myself, but I have to. So how's everybody doing? It's a full moon. It's a full moon. Thanks, baby D. Right? Huh. I fell asleep last night. Okay, so yesterday I felt like exhausted, and I think it had a lot to do with the stress of trying to find a refrigerator and stuff, because the guy came out and said the compressor was shot on the old one. And so I was like, I don't have the money for a refrigerator. You know, no one's going to deliver on Friday, the middle of the day. So I ended up calling Aaron's, and they did deliver out here. And so I got lucky that I was able to get something. I got approved for something. So, you know, Aaron's it's expensive to do that unless you pay it off in a certain amount of time. But I had no choice. So thing is the freezer still isn't freezing, but I read it can take 24 to 48 hours. So if it's not done by Monday, I'm going to call them back, because it seems like it's taking an awful long time. So I kind of like felt like I was in the sun all day, and I wasn't. It was just, it's hot. So I'm starting to get drained during the day now. Just from the heat. So, and I was outside today. I've been up since 7 because I passed out. I was like, I need to go live, and I told Tracy, I was like, I can't, dude. I can't even move off this couch. Like, I was falling asleep talking to my mom. So I don't know why I was so tired yesterday, but I was just like, I felt like I was sitting in the sun, or, I had one of those days. Yeah, and so I passed out. I slept on the couch last night. And then I got up this morning. I fed everybody. I went and got hay. Came back. Me and the guy talked about the property where we're gonna put my mom's thing. I had talked to somebody earlier in the day about the fence, and they don't have a leg to stand on. They're full of shit. So we'll just say that. You can't just bring in a surveyor and take away what the county says is the property line. So whatever. Hopefully they just don't try to remove it when I'm not here. That's the only thing. Because, yeah. So I talked to somebody that knew what they were talking about. And so he's like, don't do anything. So that was good. I got lucky with there being one bag of dog food at the feed place, because I was like, what am I going to do? Because the other place has been out and it's far away. So I got lucky. I'm just saying about the lucky stuff that happened today, because it was a good day. Because I was worried about the dog food, and I didn't even know he carried it, and he had one bag left. And it's like not a popular kind, but he happened to have the kind that I haven't been able to get. So that was lucky. And then talking to him about the whole fence situation was lucky, because it kind of makes me realize that I don't have to really do anything. Because he said, don't get a survey, don't do anything. Don't get a survey, don't move the fence, don't do any of that. So if they pin it with a rebar, and that's what aligns. So we just have to get a metal detector and find the other rebars. He's like, her little survey doesn't trump that. They're saying that they're going to change it with the county. Yeah, no, that doesn't happen. So he's been there, he's done that. So it was good to talk to him about it. Then we talked about my mom's house, and I mean, hopefully we can keep it under the amount. So that's a little stressful. And then I found out a bunch of astrological stuff about my cat and my dog and my purpose and my son's purpose and all that stuff. And so I'm like super excited and pumped now. And maybe I'll make a video describing all the aspects, because this is a good freaking aspects. Yeah, there is pins. That's what I'm saying. She argued with me and said they don't pin it with rebar. He said, yes, they do. I just had my property done and they did all rebar. That's what they do out here. It's right on the fence line. It's a nice freaking try, dude. He's like, if they come out there, you call the sheriff and you show them your property map, you show them the pins. They can't do anything about it. They'll have to build their fence on their property. He's like, property lines wouldn't be crooked. And also, nobody does a survey on one side. You do the whole four corners. So somebody's trying to screw me over majorly. They're trying to get over on me. Yeah. I like to research things and look into things, so good luck with that. Just happened to bring up a conversation with him, and he's been through it multiple times, and he's like, don't do anything. Don't do anything. What they're doing isn't legal anyway. So, and the county kept telling me it was, civil matter, get a real estate attorney, all that. He's like, nope. The rebar trumps the survey. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. My paperwork aligns with what everybody else's property is here. You know what I mean? And so all of a sudden, their property's not going to be different than everybody else's. They split it right down the middle. It's going to be 330 feet. I know it is a county assessor. They sent me I have the paperwork. That's what I'm saying. That's what they said. Call the sheriff, show them the paperwork, show them the pins. They can't do anything, because there's a pin right back here that's a rebar. That's what he told me. He said there should be, so we got to look for the ones in the road, because they have some in the road, but they're buried. So we need a metal detector. And once I find those, he's like, you need to find all 4 pins. So he knows exactly what he's doing. So no, my mom's not finding a duplex. She has to be here. I have to take care of her. So, and there's no place. It's impossible. That's too expensive. I tried to look for stuff that was already done, and there's no property with two houses on it that we could afford. So we just have to do it this way. But I need ideas, guys, because so I found out all my astrological aspects, like it was broken down to me. Yeah, the pins are there, dude. But the ones in the street, I gotta find with a I have somebody that has a metal detector. So I mean, meeting this guy has been like a godsend. That's helped me with all this stuff, because I mean, literally, he pulled out my refrigerator today. I mean, I owe him $40, but he pulled out my refrigerator. He hauled it off for me. He's helping build my mom's house. He knows people. And the guy that I talked to today, like, he knows things. So I'm just being aligned with the right people to figure stuff out, which is really cool. So why do I have to find the pins? Just to show the sheriff when they come out and be just like, look, they're here, because she argued with me because we only found one in the back. The one on the other side, it's a four-way post, so that's the pin, but there's rebar next to it. What are you doing? You cannot climb. You cannot climb on there. I know. You like being over here. I understand, but you cannot climb on the computer. No, you can't. No, you can't, babies. So, it's just for like a backup because I have all the paperwork and everything. It's fine. So he told me, he's like, nope, they can't just call in somebody to do one side of the property and then try to change it. Do you know what I mean? They're both married. They're both, older, so it's not even like that. Cherry, they're cool. I'm sure that everybody thinks it's weird because when I go to see that guy at the feed store, like, we talk a lot, but I talk a lot to everybody that's nice. So it's not, not anything that's crazy. But last time we talked about a horse, this time we talked about the property. So we're always talking about something. But I need ideas, guys. Okay, so I did my astrological aspects. My astrological aspects in this year and next year are gonna like get crazy with the missing people. Basically that's it. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to find missing people. I'm supposed to do this work. It's all in my astrology chart. I'm supposed to help lost souls, all of that. And I'm thinking about doing a video explaining all the aspects and everything, because I think it's just way cool. But because I'm just giving you like a little bit of it. It's not all of it. Yeah, I know. They should pin it. You should have some sort of pin. So the other thing I found out is I put justice as astrological data in. And literally, and I asked about working with a cadaver dog, because as you guys know, that's been my dream for a really long time. That's what the beginning of my thing is all about, right? It literally said that I would get a cadaver dog between April of last year and I think it was like April to like, I can't remember what the ending date was. His birthday's in April. And then I would get it in the last year, which is when I got justice. And literally it says that according to his chart, he would make a great cadaver dog. I'm supposed to have a cadaver dog. That's part of my soul path. I'm supposed to work with a cadaver dog. And he not only will be able to do sense, but also energetically be able to pick up the souls. He's very in tune with that, or be able to pick up the energy, all of that. Literally, it's saying by the middle of, like, it'll start in spring, and then in the middle of this, like, next few months, I'm supposed to be getting him trained, but I can't afford it. It's expensive. So I don't know what to do, because I don't want to ask anybody for anything, but my thought was, if I could get him back into the train that I wanted to get him into in Tucson, it's like 3 or 4 classes of just scent work to get his nose going again, and then figure out how to get him into cadaver work, because I talked to Ryan's it's literally in my chart to work with a cadaver dog, and literally he aligns perfectly with being a cadaver dog, but not just with scent work, but also energetic work, right? Like being able, and I guess I should turn off my that's my notification. So it is wild. I actually owe somebody from like a really long time. I haven't been able to do it because it's very energetically draining. So I haven't been able to do it. If people want them, I can, but I still have to make hers and channel her message. And then if I do it, I'm not channeling message with it anymore because it's just too much. Like, it's too much. I was sitting here doing it for like 7 hours with a lot of, I just can't do it. So anyways, I need to figure out how to get him trained. Ryan Finds Truth says that because he's taken his dog, it costs $6,000 to $10,000. I can't do that on my own. And literally it says we're supposed to find souls, help them find peace, find lost souls, all of that, which I already know, but it's nice to be told that your astrology aligns with it, and that He's literally the dog I'm supposed to have to do this, which I was also told by my other astrologist friend. So I don't know anybody out here though, Sherry. Like I said, Ryan's Fine True said it cost him $6 to $10 grand. But what I need to do is start with regular obedience, because he does have some bad behaviors. Like he has no boundaries with other dogs. And then so like he would only need like a few classes of obedience, because he's pretty good otherwise. And just at least like the first scent work, you know, like beginning scent work, just to get him back in the groove of things. Yeah. And then I need to find somebody to help me train. I need to find, it'll probably be in Phoenix, which I don't know, because you're supposed to do it a lot. Yeah, at 6 to 10, I can't do that on my own, but we have a path to do this. So I need ideas to raise that money, because we can truly make a difference together. It is literally in our soul path to do it. Yeah, I mean, Willow, you can. I just wouldn't channel anything with it. And if I pull it out, then I can get hers done too. So yeah, if you want to do that, I'm down to do it. I just won't do a channeling with it. It's just too much to do a channeling with it. It was just taking a lot. So Ryan's Finds Truth does have connections, but it's in Tennessee. I don't know if that person in Tennessee can find me anyone in Arizona, but I still have to pay. So, you know, the reason why I felt pulled to do this, is because it's literally my soul path. It's literally like in my astrology. And the reason I got him in April is it's literally in his soul path to do this. Like when I want to make the video, because it will explain it better than I can explain it to you guys. And it's freaking mind blowing. Not only that, this freaking cat, I know I want to start a GoFundMe, but no one ever donates to my GoFundMes. I need to figure out an air conditioning this year, but really I need to get him doing that, because that's going to change our lives. That's going to change a lot of lives. And I think it'll start with Emily, because I keep wanting to go up with there and take him with me. And I think it's a test to see how he does without any formal training. He's going to be a year this month. So he's already been to scent work. I have videos on there. He's a natural. He loves it. He will literally, he would sit like, what is it called? Change in direction. He had lots of change in direction where he was going, like he'd go one direction and he'd shift into another. For only a few months old at that time, I think he was like 6 months old or 7. It was good. And he was going crazy because he wanted to do it. Like he wants to work. He wants a job. He needs a job. He drives me crazy. So, but he's an Aries. So he's an Aries, and I think a Taurus. And it said that he would be good on terrain and stuff. Remember the vision I had? I don't know if you guys remember the vision I had where I was bending down in the woods and he was out in the woods and he found like a kid. Or he found like a deceased mom and a kid like in the river, if I remember right. That was a vision that I had. And then look, I put this on the front of my thing. I had to have a black dog when I did it because I was thinking of him. That's the whole reason I got him. And the fact that it started in April of last year and that was his birthday, like our charts like align for this work. And this one is supposed to be, she's a familiar. I did her chart too. We're all supposed to work together. She's more of like emotional balance, aligning, spiritual balance. Like she's literally a familiar. And what's crazy is we've all been in a past life together. Apparently I was in a temple. Justice was some kind of, what are they called? Like those lion things that guard the temple. And she was I forgot what she was, but she's supposed to work on the astral realms. That's why she likes to come over here when I'm working. She's a protector. Literally, her name was Starlight in a different name, in a different thing. Like, I can't remember her name right now, but it meant Starlight. What are the odds of that? And the timing of her, it's crazy. And yeah, that's nuts. And Tracy's part of my path too. We put her chart in there. It's nuts. So And my son, so I've been told by a psychic that me and him are supposed to work together, that they saw us working together, like on location. It's in his chart too. He's a medium. He can sit, and also he has this rare gift of being able to feel souls in his body and like channel like that. It's crazy. I can't wait to tell him about it, but he just has to learn to tap into it next year. 21, and his Mars return is supposed to be an awakening time for him, so we'll see. But when he goes through a Saturn return, he'll probably get into it, and he will probably work good with Justice, but Justice is attuned to me, but they're both Aries. But he will get his own cadaver dog around that time. So there's something about my legacy that I'm supposed to like start this with with intuitives working with police, because it's in the chart. Intuitives working with police and cadaver dogs, and it like being a legit thing. And that's supposed to be like my legacy, and he's supposed to carry that on. So no, Starlight right here, this crazy naked thing. What are you doing? You're standing on my phone. Yes, Eli. I'm gonna put that in there too. I want to make a video with everything because it's more in depth than what I'm telling you. But that's what I was doing. That's why I was late. It's like, tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. But this is why she gets like, she's so like right here. You know what I mean? She's such a magnet kitty, Velcro kitty, whatever you want to call her, is because she's a familiar, literally. And we've all had past lives together. And the timing of everybody coming in at this point in time, next year is supposed to be really big for my work and finding people. Like they're saying, by this year, I might find somebody, and it might continue on, you know. But I think it's going to start with Emily. I just have to get up there. So I'm excited. It gave me more of a like drive to get it done, because I've been sitting here like, I know Justice is made for a cadaver dog. I was kind of told that. I know it was a like very beautiful name. I just can't remember of it. Well, my goal is just to find people, but it talks about working with police and bringing like a new insight into intuitives working with police, and even that I will teach people to work with police later on. That's what's in my chart, like to teach this to people. But to start, I remember I've always, well, the people that have been around for a while, you guys know that I've always had this dream of having a nonprofit, of having intuitives working with police dogs and other things, right? I've always wanted to start that. So it's interesting that that's always been something I've wanted to do, and that's literally my soul path. If he opens up to it, yeah, he's supposed to go through an awakening next year, but he has all these gifts that he has to reopen, because literally he used to heal and do mediumship when he was a kid. And it was about 14, or actually it's probably younger than that, but 14 was a relevant age for him. But his Mars return is next year. So he will go through some sort of awakening that might bring him to his gifts. And then when his Saturn return hits, that's when he could get his own cadaver dog. I mean, that's what it says. So everybody has free will, right? This is just how your astrology goes into it. But I've always had this dream of getting a cadaver dog. That's why I got Justice. And then I found out that he aligned. And that's why he came and sat down away from everybody and looked at me. Even though he's a pain in the butt sometimes, he was supposed to work with me. It's literally in our charts. So I just need to get him trained. And I don't know how to do that. And so I kind of gave up. I was doing good there for a while I was taking him up to get him, when we were going to the regular scent work, just like regular scent work, because you have to start somewhere. And you usually have to start from the bottom and start with regular scent work. And so that's where I have to start, is with regular scent work. So I do know a place in Tucson. I just haven't been able to do it. It's like $200 for like, I think 3 or 4 classes. And I kind of need to do it before his other shots are due, because I'd like to just not have to worry about it. But yeah, this is what she does, dude. Like I can't do anything. How many times she's knocked all this crap off? So I just think it would be, I think it's what we're supposed to do. Like our charts align in that way. His chart aligns for a very good cadaver dog. Like just the way his chart is, he's supposed to do that work. So I kind of gave up because I can't afford it. Obviously, who can afford 6 to 10 grand? Like, obviously, I'm gonna have to first. I think we just need to start, like I said, with the 200, like the main classes, the little classes, and a little bit of he does need a little bit of obedience, and then from there, I need to research and find out if there's any place else that I can take him. Kai, I mean, he's good for like I didn't do his, I haven't done his yet, but I just think he's too small for it. Um he wasn't as into it as Justice. Like, he's more for like, I could see him smelling out like my mom's diabetes, like he tried to warn me about, and smelling out the gas at my mom's house, like that kind of stuff. I don't know about like working in the woods with his size, because he gets like, he makes me carry him everywhere. He gets a little bit I don't know, we'll see. But right now, since this is Justice's path, like I just need to focus on him, because it'd be really hard to train both of them. That'd be really expensive. So I kind of have given up on it because I don't know how I'm going to do it. Hey, Kelly. But if we can come up with a plan or a fundraiser, or anybody has any ideas, like I'm down, because I really want to, now that I've seen all of this, it's like, I'm not tripping. This is what I'm supposed to do. That we are supposed to work together. And actually, my chart says that I just went through a huge awakening where I lost people out of my life, friendships and things like that. Like, it was a clearing out of people, because I'm being initiated and leveling up. So I had to lose certain people in order for that to happen. I hate to say that, but that's the way it is. It literally was in my chart about what I've gone through the last few months. My mom's better. As far as I know, she's far away, so I can't really say. But if she moves out here, we're gonna try to get. We found an insurance we have to apply for, so I can help take care of her and get paid for it. So, you know. But I really would like to take him just to see, because it says in springtime is a relevant time for us to go and do things and, like, bond in that way, which is now. So I really feel the calling to Emily and taking him with me. I don't know what he's going to find. I don't know if he's going to find anything. I don't know if I'm going to find anything, but I think we need to go to see. So I'm trying to figure that out right now. Now that I'm not worrying about a surveyor or the fence right now. So that helps me, and that doesn't stress me out as much. And now the refrigerator, I mean, I'm going to have to make payments on it, but it's not as like coming up with a whole bunch of money at once. You know what I mean? So I've had, even though life has been tough the last few months because of the retrogrades, the awakening, the kicking out old things from my life, like I was supposed to go through all that to be here. You know what I mean? So for cadaver work, so like I said, I think that we should start with just taking him. Are you talking about cadaver, or are you talking about for Emily? Because for Emily, I don't know. It's a 6-hour drive. It's there and back is 6 hours. So basically just gas. My car's saying it needs an oil change. And like food, that's it. And it's in Phoenix. Well, Glendale. Wait, Mesa. So it's still 3 hours and 24 minutes one way. And then for the cadaver stuff, I want to get him in that training in Tucson. It's like 3 or 4 classes of just nose work and some obedience I'd have to look at. But PetSmart, he could do PetSmart. Obedience is not very expensive. They have deals sometimes. It's not bad. And then, I'd have to look into getting a quote on what it would be to get him into the cadaver work. And then that way we know what we need and how we can go about it. But anybody that wants to help me do any sort of research on this or whatever I need to do, like, because it came up again yesterday with Ryan Finds Truth, and I don't know how he got his how he's trained his cadaver dogs. You know what I mean? That's the thing, is it keeps coming up that me and him are like there for like, we do like soul retrieval and stuff without even knowing. Like, we're here to like bring light to the lost. Like, that's our purpose. Like, literally what my song says, that's what our charts are saying. So I don't know the reason, but it was actually Tracy's idea to take Justice, because I wasn't going to, because like he's not trained. I don't need like to be taken off balance, but whenever I take him out of the house, he's really good. Like he behaves at my mom so well. It's just when he gets around other dogs and stuff and he sees other dogs, he doesn't know, like he gets crazy. Like I want to play and I want to get in their face, and so he just needs a little bit of training on that I don't know how to fix that. So I need a little bit of help with that, and I think it would be good for him to be around other dogs, and you know what I mean? Because if he works around any other dogs, excuse you, you know, we have to have him prepared for that. So he would only need a few obedience classes, nothing crazy, but I think it was like when I was looking for the place in Tucson, because that lady quit on me. We did all those classes, and then she's like, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm like, okay, whatever. So there's this huge agility place, but they do scent work, and they look legit. So I want to do that. It's like I want to start with that. It's like $200, and then it's for like 3 or 4 classes, I think. And then we can go to get cadaver after that. And then you guys can see how he does. I mean, I already have videos of how he does. You could see like he's totally into it. So if you want to see those are over there. Or we can, you know, watch them sometime or something. No, I didn't. AI did it. AI wrote it. I just put in what I wanted and what I wanted it to be about, and that's the first lyrics they came up with. And I just put it with excuse you, dude, you're like out of control. You're out of control, dude. Tracy says you're cleaning my space, but I just think you're trying to drive me nuts. What? Are you knocking out my rods? Are you trying to tell me I have to use them or something? What's going on? You little familiar, you? Hold on. My rod dropped on the ground. I can't reach it. Okay. Yeah, I wish I could write a song like that. Are you kidding me? AI's taking over the world. Gonna take my job soon. Yes, it's only part of it with Justice. Very, very spiritual. Tracy, I shared it all with her today. Poor thing. First thing I heard from her, and I'm like, oh, you gotta see this. I was like, I didn't even send you everything because it's gonna. I didn't want to overload you with all the craziness, you know. And actually, it says that Tracy was supposed to come in my life right now. She's like the balancer. And that's true. She does. She balances me out. She talks to me. She talks me down. So, you know, it does. That's what I'm saying. It resonates with the future. That's why I wanted to have a black dog, because of my visions. Like what you guys see about the black dog going into the woods, like that's what I want to do. He's black, literally. That's why I made it. That's why I put the black dog in there, because I was trying to find a dog that looked like Justice. So I'm just curious how he will do, because according to his astrology, he can feel the energy of the missing person. So he's not just working with like imprints, like he can feel the imprint. So he's not just working with scent, he's working with the energetic, almost like a psychic dog. You know? Hey, Phoenix. Dude. We need to make you just a perch right here so you quit knocking everything over. I just need to clear off this thing and put you a bed here. How about that? Does that work out for you? Would you like that? Would you like that? Okay. We can do that for you. Okay. Yep. You guys are going to pee your pants when she shares the big picture. For real. Like, I'm going back and forth like if I should share it, but I think it's important. And I mean, it's weird because it's, I don't know. What do you guys think about like sharing it? Do you think it's like stupid for YouTube? Or, I mean, it's a spiritual channel. I guess not. I guess it doesn't matter. Right? Tracy, I'm going to have to move this stuff and just make this her shelf, because she constantly knocks off the paper that's here, the binder that's here, and everything, and knocks everything over. She climbs up and comes down the windowsill. No, that wasn't Starlight. That was, I think, Hope. But the fact that literally her name was Starlight in another, like another word, another name, is absolutely astonishing to me. I cannot believe it. I was like, are you kidding me? So it's basically our soul path, like the soul path is emerging, like it's all happening. And I didn't even realize it. Yeah, she needs a well, if she's sitting there now, or I would move her and try to fix it. Or at least take off the notepad and stuff. But yeah, she's doing her job all right. She's hitting the sign. Yep. He's literally part of my soul. We made a soul contract and we were all together in another life. So, and I found like some ways to like, there's certain incantations and stuff you can say to like get our soul path like working, like bind us together in that way. And there's things that we can do before we work every case. So there's like a meditation that I found that we can do before we work any cases or anything like that, or before I start channeling. I just have to go through all my stuff and write it all down and stuff, and so I have it. It's crazy. So she's literally a familiar phoenix. Like I found that out today. It makes sense, but other than when she knocks things off, that drives me nuts. What are you doing? Is that where you're gonna lay now? Now you have to be here when I work? Who says? You can do your job. Just don't start pulling stuff off. See, she keeps making my sign fall. Like I need this sign for dumb people that wanna be dumb. Maybe she don't like it in her space. Justice and Starlight. Oh, and apparently Tracy. And Eli, of course. But I have it all together. I'm gonna have to, if you guys want a video, I'll do it. It explains everything in depth a lot better than I can explain it to you because I can't remember everything. But we need to figure out a way to get this dog cadaver trained. And another thing too that's in my chart is to be a caretaker of animals. So screw y'all that's been saying whatever about my animals. That's literally my chart, to be a caretaker for animals. No, the cat is. Tracy's she just has a soul contract. It's crazy. It's a lot of information. So like I'm only touching the surface of it. Hey, Steph. I mean, that's why I made the merch, because I have merch for justice. It's called Seeking Truth and Justice. Like, I have the merch for that. I was told to put him on there, but I can try to think of a different kind of merch. Because my merch can go to, like, that's why I made a merch for him. So it could go specifically to the cadaver dog work, right? If we can get a merch that if people don't like that. Yeah, apparently Tracy was activated. I called her in because I needed her to get me through this crazy time of the last couple months of losing everybody that didn't belong in my life anymore. It literally says that, and that's exactly what happened. So, highly accurate. But apparently she's working right now because apparently she is somebody, she's supposed to emotionally balance me. That's why when she lays with me or whatever, she's emotionally balancing, and she's supposed to astrally project the house. And so basically she astrally protects us for the work that we're doing. And like I've seen things that ways I'm supposed to clear his energy after we work and all of that. But really, like, I mean, I can take him now just to see how he reacts to the energy and where he takes me. Like, I'm truly interested to see what he would do for Emily, because even though she's been found, most of her, Who knows where the rest is, if it's there or not, or like maybe he can. Maybe I'd like to see if he could go where she was found without knowing where it is. That's possible. Yep. Yep, we're gonna have to make you a little spot there if that's where you want to be. Or where you need to be. Say that. And we were in Egypt together. I've been telling you guys I had a past life in Egypt. I knew it. I knew it. Like, literally, my bathroom is going to be like Egypt, Sphinx. You know, she came from Egypt in that lifetime. We worked spiritual work together. Me, Tracy, and these animals. I wish I knew the birth dates of everybody. I'm curious about Kai, because I do know I don't know his time of birth, though. She's like the balancer, right, Tracy? Do not climb on the do not climb on the computer. I'm watching you. Don't no. No. And yeah, she likes drinking this. I had to keep hiding this from her. Are you gonna wag your tail in front of the screen? For real? Yep. Apparently Tracy and Starlight are like soul sisters. Quit trying to get that. You cats can't drink that. Have you guys seen this? They have the Delight Reese's iced coffee. I saw this and I was like, because I've tried the creamer. So yeah, I'm not. You guys can put your chart into your own things, and you also need your time of birth. I'm not doing charts. I'm not like an astrologist or anything. Yep. She does have a long tail, and it's got a little bit of hair on it, like fuzz. I don't even know if you want to call it hair, fuzz. She has a little patch of fuzz right here too. What? Great, the dogs are barking. I know that's why my neighbors don't like me. The dog's barking sometimes. No. I know. Quit trying to rub on me like you're supposed to be there. No. It's just AI. So, anybody want any questions tonight? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, in the temple. It's possible. I mean, I'm a starseed. I just don't know which one. I wonder if they could tell that from an astrology chart. That's interesting. I'm wondering. Because apparently you could tell all kinds of stuff. What are you doing? I don't think you're supposed to play with this. What is this, anyways? I don't even know what this is, but I don't think you're supposed to play with it. Oh, it's an LED controller. I don't think you're supposed to eat it either. I didn't learn all this. Like, I had help studying, researching, AI. You guys can put anything you want into AI and find it out. See? This is not helping me, Tracy. No, you're a mystic now, Tracy. I'm the seer. You're the mystic. He's the... I can't remember. Finder or seeker or something. She's the balancer. I can, but not in the way that, like, I'm telling you. I don't get, like, I just see visions. I just tell you what I see, and I can't get all of them. I only get what is connected to you, like, now, and what spirit wants to show me. So sometimes I can, just that kind of stuff, but not, like, in depth. Just AI. You can find a lot of stuff out from AI, Kelly. Honestly, hate to say it, but it's going to take over the world with information. We're all going to lose our jobs. What? Can you leave stuff alone? Oh my God, stop. This is not helping, Tracy. I thought you said she's supposed to be helping me. Smacking cords is not helpful. In case nobody told nobody. She's trying to take this cord and eat it. This is what she does when I work, and it's very distracting. Last time. No cords, baby. No cords. No cords. No cords. No cords. That's crazy. Ow! Don't bite me, you little stinker. What are you biting me for? Well, Phoenix Night Rose, none of my other cats do this. Just her. Just her. She's the only one. You see anybody else over here driving me crazy? Nope. Just her. Just her wild, spunky thing. Clearing the energy around me by swatting me and biting me. No. She's just being crazy. She's just being crazy, 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 crazy. See? Crazy. See? See? Ow! That hurts. That hurts. You're not supposed to bite me hard. Ow! She biting. Go and sit right there and chill out for a minute. Yeah, not on a question though. Like, that's something to ask on a normal read usually. I mean, I never know what I'm gonna get. It's hard to say. You could. I don't do a lot of past life readings, so, like, I don't know how good it'll be. It's more like, just like, I can't tell you who was in your past life with you. I don't get that information. I kind of just get, a description of your past life and a description of the time, because I'm not great at the times. Kind of what you were doing. Like, it's not, like, super in depth. And it's not every one of them. It's just relevant ones, it seems. Okay. Wait. Whoa. You're gonna unplug my microphone? And yeah, no. That's not gonna work for me. Yeah, so we're finally over the retrogrades, which now I think that's why I'm having better luck and things are turning around, is because fucking done with that energy. Ugh, like, apparently me and Eli have had 3 past lives together, and one life I lost him early, and that's why we're redoing this one. because I lost him early. That's why I always worry about losing him all the time, is because of that. But apparently they can tell some of it off of an astrology chart. No, it's a cat. It's a crazy cat. Or maybe she is a dog. She sure doesn't like cats. She only likes dogs. So I think we could call her a cat dog. Maybe she is a puppy. That's up to you. I could see what I could get. No, dude. No. She keeps trying to climb across the thing. No, you can't climb across that, dude. You're going to shut everything off when you do that. I don't know how to turn off that keyboard that you've ruined. Yeah, I could tell she's your sister. Jeez. Eli's still in California. I'm trying to get him out here to help with the house. I don't remember that. Nope, she thinks she's a dog. Like, literally, she chases Kai. And she lays with the dogs. The cats come near her, she hisses at them. She does not like the cats. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. She tolerates the cats. And if I tell her stop doing that, she'll stop hissing at them. But she does not want to mingle with the cats at all. Sometimes I see her chasing, like, playfully. Like, I think one of the favorite ones she likes to play with maybe Libby. I want to say maybe Libby. And I've seen her, and maybe Roscoe a little bit, but I think I've seen her chasing Libby. No, she's a cat, but she thinks she's a dog. Like, literally, she does not hang with cats. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. And apparently this breed, that's how they are. They're more dog-like. Starlight Motel just popped up on your TV. That's crazy. I just can't believe that's her name, like, in another, like, word. Like, that's what her name meant in another life. That's so nuts. I can't believe it. Oh, I gotta clear really quick, Kelly. Okay. She's licking my hand now. Nuts. So yeah, any ideas on how to get this cadaver stuff going? Like, this is our soul mission, our soul path. We're supposed to do this. I need to get going on it and quit second guessing it and quit talking myself out of it and quit just letting finances be the problem, because I think we can do it. I've seen other people do it for boats. I've seen them do it for, I don't know if Ryan had people donate for his dog. I'm not sure. But that's a lot of money. I know he had them donate for, like, equipment and stuff, which I hate to ask, but this is important. This is to help find people. Even if we just do it in Arizona for now. There's still a lot of missing people in Arizona. So. She's not a Chihuahua. She thinks she is, but she's not. No, go away, Starlight. You're being distracting. I can't deal. Quit trying to drink this. I know what you're trying to do. Tracy, I'm sending your sister to live with you. Maybe. But that's another thing also my chart said. I go to cases I'm supposed to work because usually there's a reason for it. So, I mean, maybe, but my hands are kind of full at the moment. Yep, that's what we're going to do, Kelly. All right, I need to clear really quick. She's being so distracting, I can't deal with it. I do when I need to. I mean, he came to me for Emily. I didn't go to him. He came to me in a dream. And was holding her poster and looking at it. I didn't see his face, but I could tell it was him. So he came to me and told me, "Hey, I can help you with this because the guy's a serial." So yeah, I do when I'm pushed to do it. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Period. That's how I feel. I don't care if white boy wants to get mad at me for working with him or not. He's not attuned to understand how this works or know anything about it. So it doesn't matter to me. And everybody that aligns with him and feels that way, they don't know anything about it either, and they don't want to learn. So it doesn't matter to me. I do what I need to do it to find who I need to find to get the information I need to get. Period. I will use whatever tool that spirit makes me use for that. Whether it's rods, whether it's him, whether it's cards, doesn't matter. Whatever I feel drawn to use, that's what I'll use. So, if anybody doesn't believe in that, I even put it back up because actually, the one with Ted and Summer was one of the most accurate ones I did. The direction I went in that reading, what happened with her falling, all of that was in Ted's, and it was all accurate. So, excuse me. She gets Quentin's thing all the time, dude. Like I can't deal. I can't deal with I can't deal with this. Tracy, take your sister. I'm trying to work, Starlight. I can't deal. You just keep trying to get these dolls down. Oh shit. What did I knock down now? Can you please leave them alone, baby? Please? You're wild right now. Where's Quentin Dragon go? I gotta quit getting that. Justice had the other day. It's gonna get chewed up. I'm about to put her in the bathroom. But I don't want to do that to her. I'm also gonna help my friend with her business. So if you see me kind of like pushing just the Otter Spirit stuff and her stuff, you know, I told her I'd help her. She's gonna send me some stuff for her website. So, hey. She's adorable, but she's a pain in my ass. Yeah. Well, we got to remember, we all have a role that we play here on Earth, and it's not. Oh my god! You're out of here. Go run around somewhere else. You're chaotic. For fuck's sake. She's chaotic. I can't deal with it. Yeah, no. That was his role to play when he was here. Everybody has a role. Good or bad, it doesn't matter. That's not who they are on the other side. Most of the time they heal and go forward. He just needed help from Idaho 4 to do so. And our astrology aligns too. So. Hey, I should ask that question. Tracy, I should figure that out now. Wow, so many ideas. Yeah, she's cool, but she's a little chaotic now. What did I do with my paper? Sorry, I'm taking a minute because she's just totally just flipped my lid on where everything is. I don't think this is the thing I had, is it? Maybe it is. Now I gotta find my pen. Oh, I don't think that's the pen I have on the ground. Don't you come back over here. You go somewhere and do something. Or I'm gonna have to put you in the bathroom because I can't work like this. You're making it literally impossible. Why is the dog bed pushed way over here? She needs a cat tree right here or something. Okay. This pen kind of works, I think. I had another one that worked better, but I don't know what to do with it. All right, let me clear really quick. Yeah, she's only 6 months. She turned 6 months on the 17th. Her birthday's the 17th. I got her on the 17th. So there's another thing about 17. Oh, are you doing you want to do the same thing? I don't know what I'm going to get. Haven't done them in a while. Okay, let me clear. Here she comes. I had spray. She's not. She does literal zoomies all through the house. She's the only cat that does that. I don't think any of my kittens act as wild as her. I just don't. She won't go in the cat room and play on the cat trees or anything. She refuses to go in there. So yeah, they are part of our soul family for sure. Not again. You can sit over here if you behave yourself. What if I move this and you have like a little place you can sit right there? Would you like that? You want to sit right there? Like, I'm supposed to make a spiritual room and we're supposed to expand all of this space and like make it better, but I have not had the time to do it. So okay, let's see. Oh, there's the ball. Okay, I'm trying, Spirit. I'm going. Trying to clear. This cat's being stressful. Is that to validate everything we just talked about? I did both. I manifested and activated her. She just needs to not act crazy, okay? Like, I'm tempted to move this and put a cat tree here. Because this is why. She won't leave my stuff alone. Oh, okay. It's an empty bottle. The thing is, she keeps trying to knock off everything on this shelf, and it's driving me mad. She did have the Trump doll, though. That was kind of funny. It's like, yeah, go ahead and take that anywhere you want to take it, but it had pins in it. But if people aren't evolved, they won't understand why I do what I do, and that really doesn't matter, because if they're not evolved and they don't want to try to learn or understand, then this is not the channel for them. She won't go in the cat room. She won't. I'm gonna have to put her own litter box in the other bathroom. Like, she won't do it. She's nuts. That's what she is. I can't even. Okay, quit distracting me, Starlight. Okay. She does need her own room. She's like that kind of child. She won't go in my bedroom either. So, I don't know. It's because the cats are in there. Lord help me. Can you just calm down? It's because she drank this coffee. Like, there's coffee right here on the lid, and she drank it. That's what her problem is. Oh, she's wild. And it's nighttime. See, she wants it. See? Hey, Donna. Okay, Kelly. Just validate if, like, anything that I'm saying to you makes sense. Like, with your life now. Do you happen to be afraid of water? Because what I'm seeing is there's a reference to pirates, but then I see you drowning in, like, the ocean. So but I see you as a woman. So I don't know if you were, like, on the ship with them as pirates and then you ended up in the water. I'm not really sure. But I see you kind of drowning. So I don't know if you're afraid of the ocean or if you're afraid of water. Maybe you didn't carry it to this lifetime. I don't know. But that's what they show me is you struggling in the ocean. And then there's a reference to pirates. I was seeing the pirates when you first asked the question, but I had to get into this. But it seems to go together. I don't think it's two different lifetimes. I think somehow it goes together. Okay. You don't love it. So are you afraid of the ocean at all or just water in general? Because if you don't, like, that could be why. And it could be that your mom is also connected to the same lifetime. If she's deathly afraid of it, that could be why. Because our fears connect to our past lives. So anything we're kind of afraid of, right? No, she wasn't acquitted. She was just, yeah. I think she will be, but okay. So there's a reference to that. What is your connection to 9/11? I'm not saying it's a past life, but do you have a connection to that in any way, shape, or form? Because I'm not sure why I'm getting that. Possible our emotion stuff is connected, but have you ever been tested for H. pylori? But I'm in the middle of because H. pylori causes heartburn, ulcers, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know what the connection is to, because I keep seeing 9/11 and I'm not really sure what the connection is to that. I'm not thinking I don't think it's a past life unless you have a child that was born sometime after. I'm not sure what this is. I don't know. I just keep seeing the planes hitting the buildings. Yeah, from New York. And I don't know what the connection is because I'm trying to connect to past lives, but that's coming up. It's weird. I don't know. You are interested in it. You've done deep dives on numerology. Okay. So could you have, I mean, that could be why it's coming in, right? But it makes me wonder if there wasn't somebody. So did you have any like kids that were born after that or something? Because there's a reason that you're so interested in it. Why do you just keep trying to find stuff to get into? No, I just want you pulling off my crystals. No, baby. Come on. There's no family members anywhere that were born after that happened? Or like sometime after it or whatever? Because there's a reason that you're drawn to it, and then I'm picking. It's very strong around you, and I'm trying to figure out what the connection could be to a past life of someone that you know, unless there's a soul jump somewhere, which I heard soul jump, and I don't know how that would qualify either. I don't even know what a fucking soul jump is. Okay. Not even in your family? There's nobody that was born out. I'm just trying to figure out why you're so tied to that, because you would only be tied to that if something similar happened that you were a part of. So maybe high impact events, maybe you were in a high impact event at some point and that's why that's coming in. Or I don't know. I don't understand that. I don't even know what freaking soul jumping is. I know that they do. I know soul jumps do happen. No, I mean, I don't think I'd be. Why are you playing with your own tail? I don't think I'd be picking up a timeline. My brother's kids, but I'm not close to them. It doesn't matter if you're close to them at all. That doesn't matter. Because it feels like there's somebody that was born afterwards that like the soul jumped and like reincarnated like soon after or not long after, whatever, just reincarnated from that thing. And so we have soul contracts, right? And whenever we have soul contracts, like see, I'm going spacey now. That you know of. If your brother's kids were born afterwards, it's possibly that one of them is incarnated from that and you just don't know, but your soul knows it. Do you know what I mean? Your soul would know that was going to happen. There's a reason that you're interested in it. But there's also a reference to the Civil War. Because I feel like I'm in a war zone, and I think you were a male soldier in the Civil War, from what I'm getting. Oh, you mean to building the towers? Yeah, okay. I'm just thinking that, like, there's a reason. I mean, maybe you were into, in a past life, high impact events, and that's what's coming in. But the fact that you're really deep diving into it, I could be picking up on that. It just feels like it's a little bit deeper than that. It feels like I'm gonna have to put you in the bathroom if you don't stop it. I can't deal with this. She's bored. That's the problem. Okay. In the Civil War, or are you talking about 9/11? I can't deal with this man. She's driving me nuts. He has weird physical things, and shamanically, it's been tied to previous past life injuries. Okay. I feel you were there too. I mean, you could have been brothers back then, but I definitely feel like you were a male in that lifetime. I keep seeing you in the soldier uniform, and there's a reference to like something blowing up and you being a part of that. So you're definitely kind of tied to that. You did drown in a past life. Your mom may have been with you in that. I only see you, but if she's deathly afraid of water, or she lost you with water, so those two things I'm getting. And also another thing is you were a witch. But like a very like a natural witch, like herbs and things like that. You lived in this house in like or cottage like in the woods. And they show me a black cat as your like familiar, and like you did spells and you did like you like to do the herbs. and you might have given potions to people to heal them and things like that. That one's coming in really strong with you. So I don't know if you know that or ever thought about that. Starlight, your sister's saying I'm about to put you in the bathroom if you don't behave yourself. Yeah. Specifically herbs. So I don't know if you're into like doing herbs and spells or anything like that now, but I keep seeing you grinding up herbs. And I think people would come to you for like herbs for things, right? I'm in the middle of a reading right now. You guys can't ask questions when I'm channeling. Let's see. And the other one I'm getting is kind of like the Oregon Trail. I don't know if it's exactly the Oregon Trail, but I see like the covered wagons. And I feel like I'm in a covered like in a covered wagon where they had the horses and like, you know how they had the people that sit up front. They keep showing me the male like holding the thing for the wagon, like the reins of the horse. It kind of reminds me of like the Oregon Trail. So I don't, because that game, the Oregon Trail, that's the only reason I know about it. I know nothing about history. So I'm describing this stuff like I don't know the timelines, the history, any of that. So I don't know. But I'm getting a reference to that. Dysentery. So you may have died from dysentery. They keep showing me a woman too, so I don't know if you were the woman or the man. Like I guess I can't tell. But yeah, so dysentery I think was something that happened to like actually they're showing me I think you were probably the woman, and whoever this guy is, he's significant that's driving, like he was your husband in that life, but I feel like he's in this life, or he like known him in this life, or you will know him in this life. I mean, it could be, I don't know if it's your brother or if it's somebody else. I think it's your brother. I think you and your brother have multiple lifetimes together. There's some karma there too. Because I keep going back to you talking like your brother. So I think he was the one driving the buggy, and you like had like, you know, the whole bonnet and the way that they dressed back then, and there's a kid that you're trying to help that's sick like in the back of this wagon. And so I think that maybe you lost that kid in that lifetime, but dysentery was like it like swept through your whole thing. I think we did die from that in the video game. I mean, so I don't know if it's literally. Yeah, so it doesn't matter if you're not close in this life or not. In that life you were, like I said, there's karma. So I think in the Civil War one you probably were close. I think you were brothers then. In this one you were husband and wife, and then, or in the one I'm seeing, you're husband and wife. In the one with the witch, I don't see anybody around you, so I think you were kind of like wanted to be by yourself, just work with magic, and you know, you're familiar. And I don't know why I saw you drowning, because like I get pirates and I get you, like they just show me you drowning. So, and you were a woman, so that one did happen. You had blonde hair and you were a woman, because I keep seeing you splash around in the water in the ocean. I think those are the significant ones that they want to talk about. And the reason why they're bringing those up is because you're not close with your brother now. So they're bringing those up because they're relevant for this lifetime, because you're having a lifetime with him now. I don't know if you always got along in those lifetimes or what, but obviously you're dealing with karma and things now. Like something may have happened in a past life that you've carried here. And so that's why I'm getting those past lives with your brother, like as being significant. Because usually, oh, that's true. They did used to drown witches. I wonder if that's related, but it wouldn't be by pirates. Like, why am I getting pirates? Because I was randomly getting pirates when she asked, and now I see her like drowning in the ocean. So they usually drowned. They didn't usually drown them in the ocean, though. No, it's not the Titanic. No, there's pirates involved. Okay, pirates. There's also one more life I'm picking up, and I don't know exactly where this is or what the time frame is. Are you interested in Jack the Ripper at all? Because the vision I'm seeing is like, I keep getting like cobblestone, or like the stone, like, I don't know if it's cobblestone or like, you know, the old school, like where they used to walk. Because I keep seeing you, like you as a woman, and you're like scared and you're walking and you have blonde hair and you're dressed like they were in those days. And then I'm getting a reference to Jack the Ripper. So I'm wondering if you may have been unalived by Jack the Ripper. Was there an Anne in that? Was there an Anne? I'm getting the name Anne. I don't know if that was one of his victims or not. And if there was any victims that had blonde hair. I feel like like I can hear you walking, like with your, how heels would sound on that kind of like, or like shoes would sound, and you keep looking behind you like scared to death, like someone's following you. And then I get a reference to Jack the Ripper. So that's weird. I've never had that before. So that's interesting. Um But the reason that you go deep dives into subjects is usually you're connected in some way to those subjects. Any kind of likes, dislikes, fears, all of that connects to our past lives. We don't get that. Well, and our chart too can make us like that. Was there net? Do you know what she looks? I have to Google her and see what she looks like. You weren't alive when that happened, right? Not enough memory. What do you mean, not enough memory? I've never had that happen before. Not enough memory to open this page. What the hell? All right. I need to see what she looks like. Annie Chapman. Let me look at her. Let me see what she looks like. She doesn't look like who I see, though. The woman I see is really pretty. She doesn't look very pretty. Sorry, I don't mean to be mean, but not. Like, the way I see you is like blonde hair with like ringlets at the bottom. I mean, I can't tell if her hair is blonde or brown because it's a black and white photo. Or Jack the Ripper. None of these girls look like this. Unless you were a victim to somebody else, and that's why you're diving into the Jack the Ripper. Yeah, no, this one. So I don't understand the connection because I feel like I'm you walking. I can hear the way it sounds. Your hair, it's like blonde, and it has ringlets at the bottom, and it's like you got this thing that goes up and around, and you're wearing a dress, and you have gloves on, and you keep looking behind you, and so it's similar. So you're into Jack the Ripper, but that's could be because maybe you were unalived in another life, because I feel like you're scared running from someone in this one. That's the best way I can describe it. Like I said, I get bits and pieces. I mean, this is the kind of stuff I get, so it's not like too specific, right? I can't give you names and all of that. So, I'm not, this is not going to happen to you now. This is old school, but I'm saying you carried, that's how you looked then too, because we often looked this almost the same through our lifetimes with different changes, right? We have kind of similar features, but this, like, it was like ringlets at the bottom. Yeah, but you don't live in a place that like has, I hope I'm not picking up on now. Like, this looks like old school. Like, you're not wearing gloves or anything, right? But you don't have cobblestone. Like, where do you live? You don't live anywhere that's like foreign, do you? Because this doesn't feel like the States. I mean, you always want to watch your back, but I just keep getting the same vision over and over, and I don't understand the reference to it. I mean, I feel like it's because of the way you're dressed and everything, it feels like it's back in the day. But it could be something similar like that. Like, no, I'm telling everybody else that. I know. So you could be interested in Jack the Ripper, because I'm getting that. I'm picking that up in your energy that you're interested in, obviously. So that's why I would get that. I don't know if you studied extensively. If you studied extensively Annie Chapman, because Anne comes in. And then I would say that you had some, like, you were in a similar situation where maybe you were unalived by someone or a serial killer or something like that, or you were being chased by someone when you looked like that. But that could be why you are into like this, like if you like serial killers or you like that kind of thing, that could be why. That's the way I can take it. Because when I'm looking at you in the vision, it, like I said, it's old school dress, the white gloves. It's cold, so you can see her breath. Like, that is a very, very vivid vision. So I think that it was something similar to Jack the Ripper. That's why you're interested in Jack the Ripper. That's the only way I could understand it. And maybe, have you done deep dives into Anne specifically? Anne Chapman specifically? Annie Chapman specifically? Like, I could see what you look like in that lifetime. It's so vividly clear. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting that then. Maybe I'm just picking up a victim around him. I think that's basically it. I'm picking up. But I think you experienced something similar to that. And that's why you're into that. Like, maybe you were unalived by a serial killer. I don't know who it would be, but because I just can hear you and see you walking very vividly, and like you're scared. I did a reading on it. Interestingly enough, I picked up someone that had kind of unalived themselves, and how they did it. And yeah, I don't know. So I did a reading on it, but I don't think it's multiple people. I mean, it could be after the original jumped off the I think he jumped for a reason. So She could have been the sister of a victim, but she seems scared in this vision. I just think it has to do with like this. There's might be a similarities, and I'm picking up that she's into Jack the Ripper. Does that make sense? Like it happened to her in another life, maybe not by him, but it's made her invest it like in like maybe it was similar to Jack the Ripper, and it's made her like intrigued by that, if that makes sense, or serial killers in general, because it happened to her, if that makes sense. You know, I did a reading, but I can't remember all that. So she looks proper in my vision. So it might have been, again, a different serial killer, but she's into serial killers or Jack the Ripper because she experienced something in a past life. Do you know what I mean? Because our likes and our dislikes connect to our past lives. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You're very into serial killers. That's what I'm saying. That's because you were unalived by one. But they're bringing up specifically Jack the Ripper because you have deep dove into that case. So it's just they're just connecting the dots as into why you're into that. So unfortunately, I think that's I don't know which one, but okay, I think that's all the past lives I'm getting. That's actually more than most. And very different than what I'm used to getting. So interesting. Okay, I need to figure out who was next. I have to do a list because I saw a few of you said that you were paying, but I don't know what order we're doing this in. Man, see what you started, Kelly? I came on here to ask intuitive guidance questions because I'm tired, and you got me really doing like stuff like a mediumship would do. I think Phoenix Night Rose was next. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where I don't know where she was at. It didn't feel like it was the state, so it might have been a different serial killer. So I think Phoenix Night Rose was next. I need to make a list, I guess. Okay, yeah, that's what I said. Okay, I think you're next, and then who did somebody else send? Let me look. I'm already tired after that. Crap. I need to look and see who sent it after that. Oh, no problem, Shay. You don't have to thank me, girl. Okay, Amy, you paid too, right? Okay, so she paid an hour ago. Amy, you're still here. That's Chloe, right? And remember that raffle tickets are still available. Yeah, I got you. Hold on. I just want to make sure I get everybody in order and be fair. Thank you, guys. No, I'm just saying it made me tired. Just that one reading. I was already tired. I've been up since 7 o'clock. Okay, that's any of you know me, that's not normal for me. But I had things I had to do this morning. So, okay. So we have Kelly, Amy, but I need to see Amy was an hour ago, and then so Chloe, you're still here, right? Where did you send yours, Phoenix? I just want to make sure I got it. But that's kind of how I get the information. So if that's okay with you guys, that's and I am out of practice. I haven't done it in a while, but actually those past lives were a lot but I also picked up things currently too, so I don't know. I pick up what I pick up. I can't control it. I'm trying to check PayPal, I think. Your PayPal, because you're in Canada, right? Phoenix, so it would be PayPal for you. So where's Chloe at? Okay, Sabrina, then Chloe, then Terry. Okay. I just need to make sure Chloe's still here. Where did she go? Where did the cat go? Keep looking to see if I feel like she's gonna go behind that pillow right there, but I don't see her anywhere. I'm curious where she went. Huh. Okay. So Chloe, if you're here, let me know you're still here so that I know, I don't think I've ever given you one. That's kind of interesting. All right. So it goes Phoenix, Night Rose, Chloe, and Terry. Okay, Phoenix. Or Sabrina. Whatever. Right? That is who you are, right? No, I know. I think she got tired finally, but usually I see her laying on the couch with all the dogs and I don't see her, so I'm wondering where she went. She seemed like she wanted to go behind this pillow, weirdly, but I don't know if she ever did. I'm glad she's like not distracting me anymore. She would drive me wild. This is kind of funny. I didn't expect this for you. So you were some sort of dancer. I see you like in fishnets, like you know how they kind of put arms around each other and do kicks. Like I see you doing that. Um with heels. So that's kind of funny. I didn't expect that. I don't know what time, like kind of like burlesque, kind of, I guess, but like back in the day, um, or back in the day when they did like the can. What I don't know what year that was. I'm not good at history, so you guys are gonna have to figure out what year it is. I think so. That's what it reminds me of. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I keep seeing you doing, like the fishnets, the kicking. It's weird because, like, whenever I've done past life stuff before, this is like new lives that I've never gotten anything like these lives before. It's kind of weird. Um, yeah. So I don't know if you were ever interested in anything like that, but I'm getting a reference to that. And also, I don't know, like you used to be like a performer or something because now they're showing me black and white movies that maybe you were in a black and white movies like back in the day, like an actress or something. Because you know how the film used to go like it would like old film and then it would white out and then it would keep. They show me that. Um, do you happen to like Audrey Hepburn movies? I just hear her name. I mean, she passed away in 1993, so she was pretty old. So she would have. Um, I don't think they. Yeah, I don't think they had like before they had sound to it. You know what I mean? because I'm seeing like the film and like how it whites out and you know what I mean, keeps going. Um yeah. But I mean, you were already born. So I think it's just like saying that maybe that's why you like Audrey Hepburn is like the older type movies or whatever. I don't know if you like the older type movies. Um so that's kind of interesting. Or she lived a long time, 29 to 1993. Um so that's interesting. Does that make sense so far? I didn't expect either of those things. um sorry. I'm I'm playing out the whole lifetime in my head, and I think you killed your husband. But he deserved it. Um I don't know what timeline this was, but literally like he used to be abusive and you poisoned him and buried him in the backyard. what, what the fuck, Sabrina? I had to sit there and watch that for a minute because I'm like, what? I can literally see the burial in the backyard. It was all dirt. So it was like way back in the day. And I don't know if they just thought he died from something else, but or if he just like disappeared or something. I don't know how you got away with it. But I'm just laughing because it's not funny, but it but he was abusive, so he kind of deserved it, you know. It was cracking me up. I don't know why. Because I could see you doing it. And women kill with poison, so that makes sense. Probably something you grew like nightshade or something, you know. But I guess I saw him slapping you around before that, so he deserved it. So I'll just leave that one there. Also, I don't know what tie you have to swimming or a swimmer. I keep saying, and I don't understand this because I don't know when this would be. Um, like I see a diver and a swimmer. I don't know if you like the water. I don't understand it. Or it's just something you like to watch. Because I could pick up, I guess, stuff that you like to do, like, right? Um, you know, you literally dragged him outside and buried him in the backyard, and I think you might have gotten away with it. There was no meddling kids. So I know, but oh, you're the last flipping person to get out of the pool. Okay, so then you do love to swim. Okay, that makes sense. So I wonder if you used to dive and swim in another life and it just has carried over. I don't know what timeline that would be though. Like I don't know. I don't know how long that's been around. I mean, I guess it could be a while, right? They had like the old school bathing suits and stuff back in the day. So I'm not good. The suck. I don't know history. Like I really don't. So doing past lives is kind of hard because I have no idea. I have no perception of history, timelines, any of that. Um. So okay. So those ones. Oh my gosh. Atlantis. You were in Atlantis. It was weird because they took me up to the stars, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, was she on another planet? Right? That's possible. And then they brought me to like the underworld, like, how Atlantis was. Well, they're showing me Atlantis as it is now, covered in water, like not how it was then when people could live there. Oh, you are fascinated with Atlantis. Okay, that's interesting. That makes sense. I've never done reading for anybody that was in the past life reading for me that was in Atlantis before, but I've also never done anyone who's killed their husband in a past life either. So that's the first thing for everything. Um, um okay, that could be it because they took me up to the stars, which would be you were on another planet or whatever. And then they brought me down to the Atlantis thing. So I don't know if people in Atlantis are connected to star seeds or what that is, but that's kind of interesting. Um, yeah, and then uh, this is a really weird one. Um, you were a little boy and you were like hit by a vehicle or something. That's very random. Okay. And a swimmer. Don't forget swimmer. The raffle is for your choice of a 20-minute or 30-minute. Well, one is a 20-minute, one is a 30-minute. You get to choose what kind. Drawing is the 17th. Yeah, that's kind of weird. So I don't know if like you're always kind of afraid of. I don't know if you were ever afraid of like dying young or um vehicles at any point. I don't really know. Like it's weird. They just show me um like you kind of being hit by a vehicle. I don't know what time, when this was. I think maybe one of your last lifetimes before you came here because of the car. Like maybe it's not too old. Um Salem Witch Trials. Oh, you triple checked before. Okay. I'm seeing you hung as a witch. So there's 3 of you. So you're definitely a witch in another life. How much is the raffle? So it's 1 ticket for 10 and 2 for 18. And it's 22 a question. Mm-hmm. Yep. There was 3 of you that were all hung at the same time. It's crazy because I see it like in black and white with like you wearing black dresses, like all the same. It's ridiculous. Um, so I don't know if there's anything in history that is like, where 3 of them were unalived at the same time, or I don't know if there's anything significant in history about that. Not sure. It's just the way that I see it. So I don't know. Hey, my witch is going too. Apparently. Um yeah. And I don't know. I don't know. And I want to link you to Trail of Tears as well. Yeah. Native women walking. Yeah, I want to link you to the Trail of Tears too. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if you are interested in Native American culture or anything like that. I'm gonna turn off my air. It's getting a little. It's been 90 degrees here, guys. Like already. It's fucking April. Like, give me some 70s, like low. Oh, there's the cat. Huh. She's laying on this bed over here in the corner. That's kind of a crazy spot for her to lay. She never lays there. Well, all right. I guess she's trying to be by me without like being up here. So, yeah. I think that's about it I'm getting right now for you. But those are all very significant. Oh, they're showing me tarot. You did tarot in another life, like as a mystic, like tarot and crystal ball type stuff, like gypsy kind of energy, I think. So definitely, if you're pulled to that kind of stuff in this lifetime, it feels kind of like a gypsiest, like back where they like look through crystal balls. They did tarot readings, like that gypsy kind of. It feels like a gypsy kind of feel, psychic gypsy kind of feel. Yeah. So they give me kind of a lot of your relevant lifetimes. So okay, interesting. I hope it makes sense. Like why I hope those all make sense. Um, Cher song. Why does she sing about gypsies or something? I just see you flipping cards and looking through a crystal ball, and you know what I mean. It kind of reminds me of like what the gypsies used to do back in the day. So, um, yeah, she is. That's why we all get along. She's evolved enough to understand a lot of things that many others don't. She sees straight through the bullshit. So, yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of them here too. I don't even use, so I feel you on that. They're good to collect, and then it's like, well, I have all of them. Now what? So, okay, cool. All right, is Chloe still here? I hope she's still here. You're welcome. I hope that was a good reading for you. Yeah, she cuts right through she could see right through the crap. Um, she sees people's true motives and things like that. So that's right. People better watch out. You're not married now by chance, or do you have a boyfriend or anything by chance now? Because I think it's the same person. Yeah, I haven't done past lives in a really long time. Like you guys are bringing up some stuff I haven't done in quite a while. Sometimes I do it in during readings, like if people ask, or I say you're getting like you feel this way or this is happening because of this past life, or because you experienced it in a past life, but I haven't like done these in a while. So, oh, you have an ex-husband. Okay, I think you killed him in a past life. That's why he's your ex in this one. Because they were showing me a male husband. I didn't know if you were like together or right now. Um, I think it's one of the males. I probably the ex if you weren't. I don't know. Now I freaking don't know. Yeah. I don't know which one it was. It's one of those that you killed. It feels like one of the two males. I just don't know. Maybe both of them at one point. I don't know. I don't know which one it is. Is Chloe here? Amy? Chloe? Hello? She hasn't commented since she said she paid for her thing. I can always do hers through email if she left. I just met comment on her Venmo. So yeah, the raffle is I'm offering a 20-minute reading and a 30-minute reading. First prize and second prize. You get to choose the kind of reading you want. It's either intuitive guidance or mediumship. It's a private reading. You can do video or you can do chat, whichever one you want to do. And yeah. It's one ticket for $10 and 2 tickets for 18. You buy as many tickets as you want. Just email me like you want such and such tickets and then make your payment, and then that's how it is. I'm gonna be drawing on the 17th. What was today? The 12th. So I'm gonna have to get my list together of everybody. I'm gonna be drawing on the 17th. So unless there's people that want it that can't buy it till after the 17th, then let me know and I'll think about extending it. So okay. I was gonna all right. I don't know where Chloe is, so I commented on her Venmo. I don't even know what you guys are talking about right now. And thank you, Kelly, for the extra money. Thank you, Amy, for the extra donations. Appreciate you guys. I hope that was helpful, Kelly. I don't think I got as many on her, but okay. So I don't know where Chloe is. We can try to call her again, and after we're done with the crap. I need another energy drink, but I don't want to because I'll be up. I wonder if she fell asleep. Why would she leave? Okay, because I know it's late. So, Terry, you wanting a question or are you wanting your past life thing? Thank you. That's funny. Yeah, interesting. I don't feel like there was a mini that came through for Kelly, so I hope she liked hers. Okay, so you want your past life one? Okay. Well, this whole animal thing, I think carries on from another life. I think you used to specifically cats for some reason connect to you. I mean, you like the dogs, but specifically cats, it seems like would come to you and you would take care of them because that's what I keep seeing. Well, you might still have those past life. This isn't every past life. So, you know what I mean? This isn't every past life. This is just, they're just giving me relevant ones. So that doesn't mean that you didn't have anything at that time, but, there's not really, so soul info for this life is just like your passions or your purpose. Like there's not really much to, like, I don't do like what your soul purpose is. It's always just whatever you love and you're drawn to is where you're supposed to go. That's basically how it works. Okay, let me, because I keep seeing Terry with you, like you just, and it's not totally in this, I mean, it's not in this lifetime. I feel like you've done this maybe in an earlier like lifetime where like cats would just come to you and you would help them in any way you could, because I get it. So there might be witch energy there with the cats, because I keep seeing you with like specific like different cats, but you're like giving them a home, and then you know what I mean. So that's kind of coming in as a past life for you, but I think it's a more recent past life. But basically you do align with cats for some reason. Like dogs are cool, but for some reason I keep getting like cats with you, which, you know, cats tend to pull towards witches, and because they work on the astral plane, right? How long has electricity been around? Because what I see is you as a male on top of like the electric pole, like a lineman, and then you fall. So I don't know if you're like afraid of heights or whatever, but yeah, you were a male in this life, and you like, I don't know exactly when this was either, but that's what they show me. This is making sense to you at all? Shoot, my phone's not charging. What the heck? Why? It's plugged in. Terry. Okay. That makes sense. I don't know. That seems like a more recent lifetime, but I feel like you were, okay, that makes sense. Because I keep seeing you like as a lineman falling. So that was probably a more recent lifetime. I don't know like how long that's like we've had electric like that. Kind of weird. But I almost want to say, when I keep picking up the cats, like you were like a cat lady, like you had like a lot of cats. Because I keep seeing them like all around you. So like it might have been a more recent time, or you just attracted the cats, whatever. But that light comes in super fucking strong around you. And then, like I said, that lineman thing. And then, sorry, you've had, like, that was a male, and then the next one I'm getting is a male. I'm getting, like, medieval times. So I don't know if you ever liked the era about medieval times, if you like those types of movies about that or whatever. Um, they get like you were a knight. I keep seeing you like as a knight riding on a horse, like that. So that time frame. So I don't know if that makes sense for you at all. I don't know if you're drawn to anything about that. If you like dragons specifically, I don't know why I'm getting dragons. Um, I don't even know if they're like legitly around for real around medieval times, or if that's just like fantasy stuff. I don't know. But I keep seeing a dragon. So you may like dragons, but it may come from the medieval time frame. Okay. And now there's a reference to you as a little girl. I want to say you're like maybe 5. And it looks like you are very sick with maybe measles or something of that sort. And you don't make it. So that's what they show me. They just show me you in the bed, like really, really sick. So you died young in that life. You okay, so you've had, I'm picking up 2 lifetimes with your daughter. One, the roles were reversed. So she was mom, you were daughter. And they're just telling me that. They're not really saying like the lifetime. Another one, you guys were sisters. And I'm getting a reference to the Cold War. I hear the Cold War. Feel like I'm in a war zone. I'm down in a bunker. How they had on the helmets and they used to come up and shoot over these walls. Like I keep saying that. So you were in that lifetime. I see you pulling people. And you like saved somebody in that lifetime because I see you dragging someone to safety. That's obviously I think how you met your demise, but I feel like I'm in a war zone and they give me Cold War. I don't know much about the Cold War. Like I said, I don't know anything about any of this. Oh, I didn't even know about that. I didn't remember putting a dragon on there. So you may have a dragon guide now. Like you may be, I don't know if you're drawn to dragons at all, but yeah, that makes sense. I forgot all about that. I don't remember what I do on those things, anyways. Yeah, I don't know what the lifetimes were. They're just like telling me like she was your mom in one lifetime and then so you decided to switch roles this time around and then like you guys were sisters at one point. I'm not getting anything about those lives, but just that's what they're telling me. And then like I said, the Cold War and then oh, here's Ezekiel. Are you drawn to dude, seriously? Okay. Are you drawn to witchcraft at all? Or do you feel like you were ever a witch? I think you were burned at the stake. I saw Sabrina hung, but I think you were burned at the stake. So I don't know if you like, because I feel like you've kind of been a witch a couple times. So I don't know if you're drawn to that type of stuff. Again, specifically like divination tools and herbs for some reason. That could be why you attract cats too. Like it might be like in your lineage, but I feel like you're definitely in the Salem witch trials, or at least I don't know if that was the only trials they had, but I'm getting like burned at the stake. So seriously, please don't laugh at this next one. And again, I don't know what timeline it is, but I'm getting a reference to the circus. And you being like a clown in the circus. Like, I don't understand this. I'm sorry. That's the weirdest thing. I guess we all play different roles in different lives, right? I don't know. I don't know when that would have been. But they show me a clown and then they show me a circus. So I don't know. Freaking funny. Oh. You hate clowns? Well, you were one, so no, they're showing me a clown specifically. So, I don't know why I keep getting a clown in circus. It's very random. I know. I'm sorry. I don't know. It seems like you were Japanese at one point too. Because there's a reference to some sort of flood or something. So I don't know exactly when that would have been. I don't know if they had them like way back when. But I keep getting reference to like Japan and that like you had a lot of male lives for some reason. But you want to know the weird thing and what I'm like sitting here like contemplating is Lena's like connection. If she has I'm wondering if when was she born again? Yeah, that's Ezekiel. He always comes over and says hi, huh, baby? I'm sorry, I was ignoring you. Yeah. Hey, you're moving the mouse. That's my balloon for my birthday. When was the... Because I'm getting the towers again. But I want to go to your daughter. I know it's weird that it's coming in twice tonight, but the interesting thing is she studies it, and I'm getting it again, but I'm getting it for your daughter. Because that was... When was that? Like 2002 or something? That would have been a really quick return. I'm just wondering if she was a part of the 9/11 thing. But I feel like you had a really happy life in Japan before that. I kind of see you as like kind of like a spiritual Japanese man. Oh, she does ask a lot about that. Okay, that's good to know because I was sitting here like contemplating it because I know it already came up once tonight, so I was like questioning it. That might be one reason it came up. I still think it connects to our first person though, but I mean she deeps dive in it, so I could be, you know, picking it up because of that. But oh really? She just read it about a couple days ago. Okay, I think she was like in the towers or something. Okay. Does she have any like visions or dreams or anything about it, or is it just like an interest to her? Cuz I think she was in that. That's why this is coming up right now. Yeah, I think she was in it though. I just think she like came back like really fast, because that's like a short time period to come back. Usually they wait a sort of long time, but there's exceptions. They can come back whenever they want. Usually people wait, a while. They usually wait for their loved one sometimes, but no, I think she was in 9/11 and she... Okay. Yeah. So she has a big interest, but does she feel a connection to it? Like, does she feel any sort of connection to that in more than just like reading about it and having interest in it? Mhm. Because I was sitting here like second guessing it, but I think that she was, and I think she was in that. What? What? Yeah, sometimes they can. It's just, I mean, it's really on the soul's journey, the soul's path, but it doesn't happen very often. But actually, it just happened in the reading I just did. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think she was. I keep getting her as like a woman, like a businesswoman, like in a dress and heels, like younger, dark hair, pretty. Um, yeah, and I think she might have fallen out. So I think she was actually in the towers. Um, See if there's like a Kate or Katie connection in there anywhere. Um, that would just be some research to see. I don't know if that's the name of the person. I mean, I try to get names, but it's hit and miss. So, you know, um, see if there's like a Kate or Katie that connects with the person I'm describing. Um, and she definitely had like brown hair. She's pretty brown hair, kind of pointy nose, pretty young. I can't reference to like, I think the dress was maybe like blue or had blue on it, but it's like, kind of the ones that frill out at the bottom, and then she had heels on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about 9/11, even though I was around. I mean, like, I was about to go into. They wanted to send me out. I had just gotten out of training for the military, and they were going to actually send us. And I didn't end up going, but like I don't remember. That was a very long time ago. I don't know details. So yeah, Kate or Katie. I don't. You can see if there's a list of victims that were in the tower that had that name. I'd be curious. You know, like a McCallan, something like that. I don't know if those two go together or what that tie is. I don't know what that is. Something just to hold on to. It might not be sounding exactly like that. Um, and this is interesting too. I'm getting you like yeah, McCullen or McCullen or something. I don't know what that tie is, but definitely Kate or Katie. And like as I'm describing. Also I'm getting a reference to you had a lot of male lives. It's interesting. Um because I'm also getting you in Africa, like in the like where they had spears and stuff, and they didn't like they only wore like a bottom and shirtless, and like they'd go out and get their food, like part of a tribe in Africa. That's what I'm getting. So that's interesting too. Like a lot of these past lives I've never got before, so it's kind of crazy. Are you laying there, baby? And I think that's about it. But I think you really, really enjoyed the Japanese one. So if you're interested in like Japanese culture and stuff, that's why. Because I feel like you had a very, very happy life. I think you were single and you were just like this, middle aged, like, kind of remind me of, like Mr. Miyagi. I don't think he's Japanese, but like some, like, kind of like this very gentle, like, mellow man that just, like, maybe would kind of just bonsai. I don't know. But liked Japan and liked the culture and liked being there. Then it was like it kind of got all wiped out. Yeah. So I think that's it for you. I was just getting that last one about the African tribe. So you've definitely been a few different races, but you've also been mostly male. It's kind of wild. Well, the ones that I've picked up. I mean, we've had more lives. I don't pick them all up, but okay. So yeah, because I keep picking up like the Japanese life was very influential on you. Just the culture and everything, and you love Japan and just like all of that. Like I see you like going through the market, like the markets they have on the street and like getting stuff. Like you just really, really loved that. So I think it was very influential on you. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like she was I don't know what I just know that you guys were um the roles were reversed in one time and then your sister's another, but they don't tell me like the significance of the lives are just telling me that. So just to tell you you've done this a couple times with her. Is Chloe still here? I'm gonna have to do hers through email. Uh, no, I don't know where Chloe went. I think I'm about done though. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that's interesting that you like Japan because that's just interesting. No way. What the fuck? That's almost like the last name I got. Look at that. Look what Tracy just said right now. I gotta pin this. Tracy, that's why I have you here. You're the researcher, remember? It says you're the researcher. That's very close. McCloskey, McCollin, like, I would never have gotten that. I'm not gonna get something that, like, it's very close. Something. That's very close. Do you have a picture? Did you find a picture? Do you have a picture? Did you find a picture? Let me see if I can Google. Or can you send me a picture? He's in the way of the keyboard right now. I guess I could use my phone. Hold on. I have to see her. I have to see her now. Katie. Maybe I'm better at this past life stuff sometimes than I give myself credit for. Closkey. Oh my god, that's her. That's her. She literally has a memorial scholarship fund. Look, this is her. Oh, fuck. I said she had dark hair. Yep, that's her. Crazy. I wonder if her and Lena look alike. We literally showed the same picture before. Look, that was what I googled. This is what you sent me. I would put a picture next to her of with her and Lena and see if they look similar. Because sometimes we carry those similar traits. If I remember what Lena looks like, I would say they're very similar. That is how I described her, is it not? You can Google her by just Googling that name and then maybe put a side by side of her and Lena and see. Now she has somebody to research. Maybe she can research what she was into. Maybe they have similar likes and dislikes, back then. That's nuts. I can't even. I mean, I was pretty freaking close on that last name. I would have never got the Klosky, but McCla is close enough. Okay, so simply us. This is her obituary. I'll read this, and then you can tell me if Lena makes any sense of any of it. Yep, you're the researcher, remember? It's in your thing. Okay, so even in grade school in South Bend, Indiana, Katie Marie, her last name, and Charisse, that weird last name that I can't even say, were best friends. And somewhere along the way, maybe it was in Indiana University together, they both began sharing a dream to move to New York City. I'd be curious if Lena doesn't have a connection to New York City, like New York City, be interested in New York City. And also, when Charisse moved to Manhattan a couple years ago, it was inevitable that Katie would follow. It took a while, but Katie finally arrived there. Carissa's apartment 3 months ago. 6 weeks ago, Katie found a job on the 97th floor of World One Trade Center, staffing the computer help desk of Direct Fit Inc., rushing to the aid of employees. Now her sisters, Leslie and Julie, her brother Noah, and her father Richard are all in Manhattan searching for her. The other night, they discovered Katie's journal, Teresa's apartment. She wrote, "I made it," and that she loved it in New York. And her mother, Anne, actually, Katie's exact words were, she had found an awesome job in an awesome place in an awesome city. That's all it says. How did they say she fell out? Let's see. So she did work on the 97th floor. Whoa, look at this picture. It has orbs in it. You can't see it. Oh my gosh, there's orbs in this picture. Like that they posted. You can't see it on this stupid camera. Crap. No, I wouldn't. They might think you're crazy. Yeah, wild close. There's orbs in that picture. Anyways, let me see. She only worked there 6 weeks before it happened. It's weird. Her mom's name was Anne. So she was in the towers, I guess. She died when the hijacked plane crashed into the office. It doesn't say if she fell out, though. I could just be seeing the other people falling out. Her birthday is January 4th. Or January. Huh. Yeah, she left early. So that's really interesting. That's really interesting. Topic, whatever. We're just doing past lives. It's okay. Yeah, we're on here. It's late night anyways. That's sort of nuts. Like that's sort of nuts. It's fucking crazy. I wonder if I started getting that in Kelly because Kelly researches it. I still think there's a link there somewhere else, but I don't know. It's just weird. Mine too. But apparently I research, guys. I research. Good researching, Tracy. Oh, it's all spirit, girl. I'm kind of flabbergasted about that right now. So, apparently some things are more specific than others. I don't know. So, did she say anything? Has Lena said anything now that you showed her and everything? Um, like what she thinks? They have similar features, you said? Does she think anything or feel anything when she sees her? Yeah, it's weird that her mom's name is Anne. Weird. I think that, yeah, they would think you're crazy. Yeah, I do. People aren't very open to that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm thinking, Kelly, that getting the towers was because you research it, and now we have her daughter that was in the towers. Well, her soul. So I still think there's another connection somewhere to you, but I think that's why it came in with you. So that's kind of interesting. Like, it's just some weird link, you know? I'm guessing Chloe left, so I'll just wait for her to message me back or comment back or whatever. Oh, at least it's gonna be 4 degrees cooler tomorrow. Oh, also sign up for everything. It doesn't matter what the tragedy is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said Anne with Kelly's reading, and her mom's name is Anne. But we all sign up for whatever tragedy that is. So there's fated events. I mean, this happened 6 weeks after she moved there. Unfortunately, it was fated for her. So we all sign up for any type of anything like this. Even being murdered, we sign up for. So everything is a plan. Yes, there's free will, but most of the time, if it's a fated event, we sign up for it. So, because, so 9/11 is very much like floodings and things like that. Like, everybody that goes through that signs up for that, because the point is to bring so much light and love, because that's what happens when a bunch of people and a tragedy happens, is that it brings a lot of light because people band together, and it kind of creates like a thing in history. So, like, those kind of things can't be stopped. That's why I say, yes, I can get inklings into the future, but I'm not given direct information because I'm not meant to stop it. You can't stop it. Yeah. Well, she wanted to come back, I guess. She didn't live very long, so I'd be interested if Lena has any like she likes New York at all, you know. Yes, to remember you can kick ass. Exactly. So whatever your passion is, that's what your sole purpose is. So for instance, my passion, I mean, is this work. It's, finding missing people like that, and that is literally in my astrology, that is literally in my sole purpose. Not everybody has a major sole purpose, right? But it's whatever we're drawn to do, it's whatever we love to do, it's whatever we feel happy doing. That's what our sole purpose is. Sometimes the sole purpose is just to be a mom. Sometimes the sole purpose is just to help guide others in other ways. Like, you know, um, we have different soul purposes for different reasons, but usually it's just our passion is our purpose. Whatever we love to do, whatever we're drawn to do, you follow that. Oh, she loves New York. Interesting. What did she say, Kelly? What did he say, Kelly? I mean, she looks like her. I got the name almost exactly. Anne could be the mom that I picked up earlier. That's a trip because it started coming in. And I think the reason it came in with Kelly is because she researches it. She could have a tie there too. She's just not aware of. Like in her family, I don't know. Like one of her nephews. I do ceramics, but it gives me time to listen to hours and hours of podcasts, and I've learned a ton of stuff about historic topics. Cool. Yeah. I mean, sometimes that's just what, and if you're drawn to the historic topics, then sometimes, you know, you're supposed to do that too. Like whatever you're drawn to is what you're supposed to do. I mean, I said you love I get that you love dogs, but I'm just saying there's a very I think you were a cat lady at one time, okay? So, that doesn't mean that you don't love dogs. It just means that one time you were a cat lady. And it doesn't also mean that you didn't have a Native American life or anything like that, because you probably did. I don't get every life. I just get the most relevant ones to this lifetime, usually, and I'm not going to get everyone. But more than likely, if you're drawn to something about that lifetime, you've had a past life doing that. Yeah. Historic, whatever. I can't, um, can never say that freaking word. But that's what I'm saying. If you're drawn to that, it's for a reason. So, maybe you studied it in another life, you know, too. Maybe were a scientist or something like that, which kind of jives a little bit, actually. Or I think you were a scientist, but also a theologist. I don't what does a theologist do? I think I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I got like so tired all of a sudden. I didn't either. I mean, I was super excited. Like, I was super pumped after everything I read today, and it just like made me realize I'm on the right path. And I'm just like, yes, let's go. But now I need to, now I really am like focused on getting him into training now because I really need to do it. Yeah, I mean, all like spiritual people love crystals. You know what I mean? So, but what's a theologist? I get like it's weird because now that we're talking a little bit, I get like Kelly. I'm getting reference to scientists because I see like pouring don't start barking please. I see like pouring test tubes so and with a white coat, so I feel a male, so I feel like a scientist, but I also get a theologist. So I don't know what a theologist is. Um so those might have been ones that I didn't pick up before that maybe you were. I have to Google it because I don't know what it is. My eyes are like hurting, so I'm probably gonna get off here soon because that's telling me I'm too tired. I only needed to make my electric OLOG. Oh, actually, well, and vet bills, but that's okay. Yeah, the study of God and religious belief encompassing the nature of the divine and its relationship to the world examines doctrines, scriptures, history, and practical implications of religious faith. Theology also explores the ways in which religion shapes human understanding of truth, reality, ethics, and purpose. I don't know if that makes sense, but I didn't even know what that was. So, you, Kelly. Oh, this dog. My deaf dog is so annoying sometimes with his barking and nothing. It is a focus of nature of divinity. Interesting. I think you might have like, kind of studied that kind of stuff before. Um and then I get the scientist. So those are two things I'm picking up all around you again, Kelly, that I missed before. But like as we're talking, it's just coming in. So oh, you don't owe me anything. I just give what spirit gives me, and that's what they gave me. So they wanted her to know about that, obviously, because it was coming in during Kelly's reading. Um I texted you, Phoenix. Okay. Yeah. Like, I think you like to study. I think that's the point that it's coming out. Is like, because I see you reading a bunch of books. So you could have just been one of those people that, kind of like studied things, different things, and how different things work. Do you know what I mean? Plus a scientist. So they're coming in separate lives, but makes sense. I'm not coming back to California. I'm no one to watch my animals, so that's probably not happening. Yeah. That's why I see you like reading a bunch of books and stuff. So theology just could be one thing that you're studying, but you could be studying a bunch of other things. Just like one of those, like a scholar is the word I'm kind of looking for. Like that's kind of coming in, that a scholar and a scientist. So that's why. Yeah. But I feel like you were a scholar. I see you as an old man with long white hair and you're going through books and stuff and you were like a scholar and you like to learn different things. So that's what they're showing me. And I think you did study theology, but you studied other things and just hearing that. So, and then there's another vision of you as a scientist. You were male in both lives. Yeah. But yeah, you guys, I research all this. So just saying. I got pretty close on that last name. I'm surprised. It was Mick something. Mick something. Yeah, it's like you could have been a wizard. I mean, it comes across as like a scholar that like that's possible, yeah. I mean, you look like a wizard in the vision, like you had long white hair, and I just see you reading books and stuff, so very possible. And if you were a scholar and you studied all, you could have studied magic and everything. Like there could have been a bunch of different things that you studied. And that's maybe why later on you were a scientist mixing potions, literally. But from a scientific perspective, I don't know why why is this not even, this isn't even doing shit tonight. What the heck? Mm-hmm. Oh. Goodness gracious. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be curious if how old is Lena now? Terry, is she 18? I can't remember how much younger than Eli she was. Or why I'm getting 18. I don't know. People are still commenting how much they loved and missed her and stuff. If they only knew. Also very interesting. I don't know where Chloe went. That's freaking weird. She's not here no more. Okay, well. Alright, so we need to because I'm tired now, my eyes hurt. So we need to brainstorm though on what to do about this situation on Eli's not here. um Oh, she just turned 16. Okay. I don't there's something about 18 coming in. So maybe when she turns 18, maybe she'll have memories or something. I don't really know. I would just hang on to that, you know. Maybe you were Merlin. You know what I mean? I just see you look like Merlin in the vision, like, but you're going through books by candlelight. So, I mean, maybe, you studied a bunch of different things, including magic. That's very possible. Oh, I don't know what I want next. No, I wouldn't do that. I am in Arizona. I want to go to Mesa, to where Emily was found. It's like a 3.5 hour drive. Hey, Ashley. You missed a good time. So, yeah, we need to brainstorm on how we can raise money to send Justice to school for cadaver work. We really do. I mean, like, again, we need to start with just like a few classes of nose work, and then like some little training, and then that. Like what? I mean, I have some of his other nose work videos. Maybe we can. I mean, but I've put that up and no one really watches them. I mean, I can like maybe clip a part and be like, if people want to help on the journey, we'd have to make like a GoFundMe link or something. You're welcome. Have a good night. You would do that, Kelly? I mean, I have like merch, but no one buys it. I don't know if it's because it has this picture on it. Maybe if I mean, if, I mean, we could always like, I have a couple more ideas for merch. If we say that like the proceeds go to justice, maybe more people will buy it. I know my merch is kind of expensive because it's made there. I don't know. Yeah, you won't be able to do that. It's like expensive. Um, it's like 6 to 10 grand, according to what Ryan said. I'm gonna have to research and see. I want to send him to the one that's in Tucson first, just the regular scent work and some basic training, and then but I want to start looking into like, because I've looked into it before, but I couldn't find anything. Couldn't find any trainers. I figured maybe if I got in with the scent work people at that place, that maybe they'd have ideas on where I could go. You know what I mean? Like maybe they know people. Possibility. I don't know. Oh, Las Vegas, huh? From one desert to another. Man, I don't know how you guys live out there in Mesa. Like, it's hot enough here, dude. Like, I can't even imagine what it's out there. So, like, if I go anytime soon, well, I'll have to go super fucking early in the morning because, like, I'd have to leave at like 2 or 3 because literally it's already like almost 90 here. So, Phoenix, like 10, 15 degrees hotter or more. It goes up to like 115, 120 in the freaking summer. Last year, the people's blinds were melting. Like, I don't know how you could do that. That's crazy. You don't have to do that, girl. We just need to try to see if we can raise the money for it. I just need some ideas. I mean, I could put some of those. I want to do the stars merch and then fuck, I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. You know that thing that I got made that says justice on it? We could just put that on a shirt. No, I mean, it doesn't, it's justice. Like, the other one with the word justice. Did I save that one? I saved it. Not that one. I don't know if I saved it. I know I downloaded the other ones. I mean, I screenshotted it, but I did. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake you up? Fuck, you can't see it. Hold on. What the heck just happened? Why did my shit go very small? Okay. What the heck? Whoa. What the heck? Wild. Everything was going wild. Everything was kung fu fighting. Yeah. Fast as lightning. Yeah. Hold on. I'll show you. That one. What if I did something like that? Well, I have shirts and stuff. The thing is I don't know. Probably. I'm not sure. I don't know what Eli remembers. Yeah. So, I don't know. I could put something like that on a shirt. Or a mug or something. Um, well, Justice is his name. I'm trying to raise money for his cadaver dog work. We already have his picture. We already have one with his face on it. No, they don't sell. Yeah, I think that's the only one. I mean, that's his sigil that I had made. So my name in a past life, or my temple name, soul name is, I can't even say it. Selmara. Selmarah. Selmara. I don't know. I don't know how to say that. Um, Symbol is cool. Yeah. So I'm down for ideas. Um, Tracy, we have to brainstorm. You're stuck with me now, so we have to brainstorm. That is weird. Well, yeah, she had a scholarship too. So they made a scholarship for her as well. I know, it's pretty cool. I like the symbols for our names too. They're neat. But I mean, I don't know. I would like something that references him to, like, you know what I mean, for the proceeds, but I'd have to sell a whole lot cuz I don't make much off of those. They try to make them more expensive to have me have more profit, and I always lower it. People say I'm a freaking grifter. Like, I try to lower things so people can afford it, and so that I don't make as much money. They have it to where, like, when I first make the stuff, like, I can make 10, $15 on it, but I lower it so I like 4 or 5. Um, so I don't, you know, I try to make it affordable. So I don't know. For those ones, it sucks because I don't get as much, like, I don't get as much off. So not really sure what we can do for a fundraiser at all. I'm not sure. I mean, I'd have to do millions of readings to make that much money, and I just don't think I have the energy to do so in the time frame that we have, because he would need to be getting trained like soon, because he's already almost a year old. Um and I think you can train him any way, but but it's the same thing. Tracy, crowdfunding and GoFundMe, it's the same thing. GoFundMe is crowdfunding. It's the same thing. It's just a different website, because I've done it before. But the thing is, I don't tend to get a lot of people to donate to that kind of stuff for me. So, which is weird. I've seen people donate for boats and stuff, but I hate it. I just don't know how else to do it. I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh man. Crap. I don't hear anything about missing anybody. You missed a lot. You'll have to go back and watch. Like, it's too much to explain. Alright. Jesus. I think I'm gonna get off here. I didn't make any vet money, but that's okay. If I'm a day late on that or whatever, it's fine. I guess. It's okay. I'm tired. That's all I gotta say. I don't even think I'm gonna make it to take care of everybody. I'm probably gonna pass the hell out. It's 68 outside. That's not bad. Right now, I haven't heard anything about it, Tracy. I tend to live under a rock, I guess, sometimes. I don't know. My butt's hurting in this chair too for some reason lately. I don't know why. Well, I guess if yeah, we're gonna have to put our thinking caps on. All of us, put your thinking caps on, okay? And then email me with ideas. Because I just am not sure I can do that many readings to make them at like. I mean, say, oh shoot, crap. Come on, dude. Oh man, what I did. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. My cat did something and I can't figure it out. There we go. Sorry, my cat hit something and I couldn't figure it out. I mean, if I went viral and did a bunch of readings again, I could, but that was really stressful and tiring. When I was doing that many readings, I didn't have time to wear cases right now. I know women I can ask who also used to train dogs, so or in Quest sent dogs from here. Okay. Good night, Gracie. What do you mean? Ezekiel always had. I wish I knew Ezekiel's birthday, Tracy. I'm curious. I have absolutely no idea when his birthday is. I can't remember for the life of me. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, mostly like I try to do my research and try to find places that train, and I haven't found any place out here that train, and if I did, it's probably Phoenix, and that's like a 3 hour drive, and I don't know how I do that, but hey, come on, dude. Even connecting to pets though, I can only do a few of them. It's that I'm not gonna make. There's no way. I'd have to do so much, like so many of those. Um, I just don't see exchanging readings for something like this. Maybe for some of it, but just I'll be too exhausted to do anything else. The readings take it out of me, especially mediumship of any kind. So, for whatever reason, maybe it's because of all the information I get. I'm not sure, but I also don't want to get um, burnt out because when I do too many, I tend to get burnt. So I have to figure out something else. It'd be nice if I could get something that people really like that even if I put on TikTok, they want it. Um, as far as like my merch goes, I thought the astrology it did okay, but I thought it would do a lot better for some reason. But of course, I'm not good at marketing, so I keep meaning to put a video up of it on TikTok. Maybe I should do that. It's like a screen recording of like the pictures of it, I guess. I don't know. But my shit don't get a lot of views. It's dumb. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we could always do like a crowdfunding or a GoFundMe or something and see how it does, and then just do extra stuff on top of it. But I feel like I feel like we're running out of time. Like I don't know. For some reason, like I feel like we like the urgency. Felt the urgency before, but I was like, well, what can I do about it? But now, after seeing that, I gotta quit making excuses. Because I do. I make excuses and I gotta quit doing that. And I'll try to do manifestation and stuff too. You know? Um, all right. I think I'm gonna pop off here for now. I am done for today. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. Yep. Right? Something. All right. I don't know where Chloe went, so hopefully if she sees this, she emails me or she gets the comment. So, all right, let's all manifest for this because it's for the good of all. It's, for the missing. It's not just because I want it. It's a soul purpose path for a higher calling. Um, what, Cheyenne? I wish I knew Cheyenne's birthday too. She's another one that's like very mama girl. She's very different than my other dogs. I don't know. She always like she has to lick me or she paws me to get attention, but she has to like lick me for her anxiety. I don't know. No, don't go over there, baby. You're gonna step on the cat. Don't go over there. You step on the cat. And she smiles. It's so funny. Nope. Don't go over there. You're gonna step on the cat, dude. Watch out for Ginger. You make me nervous. Watch where you're going. Why do dogs not look where they're going? All right, I'm off here. I'm probably gonna go. I probably shouldn't lay down on the couch, but I don't think I have to. Shira, hi, baby. Look, I'm a Disney princess again, Tracy. I'm a Disney princess again. Oh. I don't know. Cheyenne, yeah, she smiles so much. And then she wags her tail while she does it. Especially when like she gets like excited over she wants to see like Ginger or something she does. Oh, happy birthday. Ginger's birthday is on Monday. Well, what we've always done is her birthday. She'll be 19. I forgot that. So we need to, I guess, do something at Mom's tomorrow. But happy birthday to your little Dutchend. And you just reminded me about my dog because I almost forgot. So thanks for that. Little Aries dog. You know what's funny is that Ginger's an Aries, but she was never spicy. So I don't really know. I mean, I guessed on her birthday. I don't know exactly when she was born. The ones I did the stuff for today, I know their birthday and around about time they're born. Okay, Laura. Yeah, thanks for letting me know because it made me remember Ginger's too. I thought about it the other night, but I forgot till now. So, all right, I'm for real getting off now. All right, you guys, have a good night. I'll probably see you soon. Hit the like.